y'all know what? I have to get on here and shoot this video. I had no intention of filming. I haven't shot anything in a minute because there's just so much stuff going on. But I am sick. Hey Google, turn down one. I am sick of all of the lies. Everything. She said she don't understand. I'm tired of the lies. I spend more time on YouTube than I do watching TV, and I'm seeing all these rumors about the Brat and Judy, the Brat and Judy, the Brat and Judy getting divorced, the Brat and Judy this and that and the other. And so I looked at one, and then ever since I looked at one, it kept sending me a feed of the story. Then it comes to find out that it's one site or one channel that I guess has several channels posting the same news, and it's repetitive. Now, the reason I'm making this video because I don't think it's true. Matter of fact, I know it's not true because as I listened to the story that the person made, the accent was changed. It's clearly a bot. It's clearly a bot. And that thing is set up so good that it has several channels that will make you think that what it's saying is true, but nobody else is reporting on it. I'm personally vested because Brat is from the 60644. I'm from the 60644. Literally, she lived around the corner from where I live. We never met. Lisa Ray I've met, but I've never met Brat. But because I'm vested in the 60644, I had to invest in rectifying this situation and letting y'all know that it's not the truth. It's a bot that's doing that. And even if they're having marital problems or whatever they're having, I don't appreciate people being able to just take people's whole life story and do with it what they want to do with it because it's not right. You see it in politics, you see it in real life, you see it on the gossip channels, you see it everywhere. And I think I get more upset because I went to broadcasting school. I literally have degrees in communications, TV, radio, and all that stuff, and I had to earn mine. But another thing that we used to have to do before we got on the air and opened our mouths, we had to get an FCC license. I don't even know if that's still something that people do. Do they still make people get FCC license before we can get on the radio? You have to apply for your FCC license. They have to stamp it and send it back to your school. And your FCC license used to be posted at the radio station where people can look at it and tell if you were supposed to be up there on the air. And I guess that was a way to safeguard the truth versus fiction versus everything else. And I was just wondering, do they still do FCC licensing? Do y'all know if they still do FCC licensing? Clearly not for YouTube and social media. Clearly not, because a whole bunch of channels would not exist if they did. But for all of these news media organizations that's faking the funk with this bad news they're doing, they used to have to get FCC certified. I don't know if they have to do it now, because I don't think if they did, they would get on there lying and spreading these lies like they did. So I don't think that they're required to get FCC license anymore. I'm going to look and find out, because I always wondered when the truth would come out about them making up stuff that they would not get sanctioned, or we used to get pulled off there. Our program directors, they was like the overlord, just like on them shows we used to watch, with the overlord in the sky. Our station managers clocked us. They saw us when we went past their offices to the radio station, and they listened to everything on the air. And if you said one word that was an FCC violation, you see that little bat phone ringing in the studio. You see the bat phone ringing in the studio. So if I was to say shoot, and shoot was not allowed to be said on the radio, the bat phone in the studio is ringing, and they're going to pull me off the air. They're going to tell me to go to commercial, and they're going to kick me off the radio. That's what happens when you're trained in radio and when you're not. And when you can get on there and say whatever you want to say, it's garbage. I don't like the way this AI was able to take their whole life and say all this stuff about them, because she goes on to say a whole bunch of stuff that if somebody would listen to her hard enough, it would tear up the community that she's a part of, both of them. And not only that, you tearing up black women, and they're getting paid because they have an audience that's going there for that. So I just wanted to get on here and say that I don't believe that it's real. So if y'all watching it and trying to follow it, don't. It's the same bot sharing the same story, using different names, breaking the story up so that they can repeatedly get paid. I hope they get busted. I wish the FCC would get back on top of making sure that people don't get on here spreading fake information because it's bogus and it's wrong. I wish that they attack these news stations, these official corporate media, radio, and television stations that let people intentionally get on there and lie and nothing's done about it. It's bogus. And it needs to stop. But I needed to just get on here and shoot that down about the Brat and Judy. I don't think it's true. Don't follow that channel. I don't even want to give credence to what the channel is. So celeb something. I don't care because I don't want nobody to go find it if y'all haven't seen it or heard it. Leave it where it is. Leave them alone. We represent the 60644. What's up?